Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It is me, Johnny Sports, and welcome to the full Youth Academy Talents team. Yes, this has been a request for a long time, and finally, I've had the time and I've spent it for hours and hours and hours and hours and more hours to get this video done, because getting to the point where I had a full Youth Academy team, oh my god, believe me, it took me a long time, but in the end, it was probably worth it, because this team is so much fun to play with, because you know, these players are only in your game. Starting off with the scouting, you have to buy the best scouts available in your team to be able to get players who have potential up to the 90s, and that is really important. But first, if you can, buy a scout with 5-star experience and 5-star judgment. I think that is worth around like £3 million in the game. I'm not too sure, but it's much cheaper than it used to be. In FIFA 14 or 15, I think it was a lot more. You had to pay around like 7 million to get these players into your team. Also, another tip for you assistant coaches, if you are 5 seasons into your career mode, put your scouts on search for world-class players between the age of 16 and 26. That will allow you to find some amazing talent, which I will show you right here. I did that after like 5 seasons or 6 seasons, and I've already found myself some amazing talents who have been in the global transfer network. Send them to countries like Spain, Germany, France, England, all these countries with the big leagues in them, and you will find some insane talents. You can see right here 87, 86 rated players in there who you can buy into your team and have a lot of fun with. Starting off though on the bench, let me show you the players that have made it onto the bench or that didn't make it into the starting 11. You can see already there's a pattern. A lot of players are 80 rated or higher, and these guys are also amazing players. Vermin, this guy, look at his stats. He's 87 rated and he didn't even make it into the team, because I have so many incredible talents in there who have made it to a top level, who you guys will see in just a second. But many of these players are actually better and higher rated on other positions. So I might have a center defensive midfielder who is really amazing in attacking and passing and really good vision, and those kind of players are actually center attacking midfielders and they're higher rated in that position. So you have to try that out. Take a look at the stats of your young players. Take a look at this guy, 91 rated right back with insane statistics. This guy could definitely play in the middle of the pitch and he would be amazing, or as a winger he would be incredible. He is so good. 91 rated at the age of 26. Federico Gagliardi, this guy got to an 88 rating for me, 28 years old, and he still has a lot of improvements to get through at that age as well. Another player that I have from my youth academy is Leonardo Silva Ferreira. This guy is a center back as well, and he is 86 rated. My left back Diego Vollmann, who actually is a German, has been a great player to use in this youth academy test version of my career mode, and I really have to say I had so much fun. This guy actually has potential to be special, but he never really got to it. I also should mention one thing. I haven't trained any of these players in any season, because if I would have done that, it would have taken me years to get this video done. I literally sat there for like 2 or 3 days just simming through seasons, giving them contracts over and over again, trying to make them happy, trying to let them play as many matches as possible to be able to give them the security of being in the starting 11 and knowing, okay, this is my team, I'm not leaving. Because if you don't do that, a lot of these players will leave you and you won't even notice. So youth academy players are amazing. I had so much fun with these players and they are worth so much money. The good thing was though, I had so many 5-star skillers and 4-star skillers coming through the youth academy. That really made me happy, because normally I get players on the left wing position or the right wing position with like 2-star skills sometimes, but in this one it really worked out great. Also, a tip for you assistant coaches, this guy's 5'9" tall. He was like 5'2" tall when I promoted him. So when you promote a player from your youth academy into your starting 11, or let's say your first team, they grow by 7 inches, which is amazing because sometimes I'm sitting there in my career modes and thinking, oh my god, this guy is only 4'11" and he's like 15 years old. And sometimes I think, okay, let's just reject him because he will never grow. But they do grow, and look at their prices. These players are going up to like the 50 million mark, and that is just insane. It's so much fun to get these players into your team early on in your career mode and just let them wreck through the leagues. In this one, I put Shakhtar Donetsk into the Australian league just because I wanted to. There's no particular reason for that. You can do this with any team. You just need like 2.8 million pounds to be able to get these scouts into your team, so you should be able to do this with like a lower rated team as well. No worries, I just put Shakhtar in there because I just wanted to, basically. But these guys turn out with amazing stats. Right here you could see my right wing. This guy actually has 2-star skills, but he has amazing stats going forward. He can take shots from anywhere, and I just wanted to show it in that position, and he just exactly did what I wanted him to do. The free kicks, man, I have a couple of players in here with like 95 shot power, 95 free kick accuracy. Their stats are just... no one can compare to them. The thing is, most of them are not playing in the right position. Many of them have gotten a position assigned to them at the start of their career, and let's say one of them, or my right back for example, he's a right back who's 91 rated. I'm 100% sure he would be better on the right midfield or right winger position, and he would be higher rated in that position. So if you see one of your youth academy players in your team who's like, let's say 75 rated, and you think, hey man, this guy actually has some amazing stats, go ahead and Foothead. I think you can do that on Foothead and try it out. Put their stats in there and it will tell you what kind of rating they would have in some positions. Overall, I was so happy with this team. I seriously have to say it was so much fun to go through these seasons and see these players grow and bring in youth academy players all the time to exchange them to see which one was better. Sometimes you've gotten a player who was at the 70 rating already at the start when you get them into your team, but sometimes you have some players who are definitely not a 70 rated player. They will start off at like 45, but the amazing journey is to see them going from 45 up to like the 90s. So assistant coaches, I really hope this showed you the youth academy is really a lot of fun, and please go ahead and use it. If you have used it already, let me know in the comments down below which one was your best talent so far that you have had coming through your youth academy. I haven't trained any of these players, so they might be not as good as yours, but I'm sure I could have trained these guys up to like the 90s, every single player. But in the end, it was a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Smash that like button. Have a nice day and peace.